This video is a section from my latest interview with Saxon Sawai. He is an actor, an entrepreneur, and a VeVe Double Donnys owner. We all know that Donnys is one of the rarest and most expensive NFTs out there. Each of them is going for about $100,000. What we don't know though is how much Saxon paid for each of them. He has two. So I asked him that question, and in this video, we get into the behind the scenes stories of the two very expensive NFTs on VeVe. If you find this video interesting, give it a like and hit the subscribe button below. Let's get to it.
So it's funny, when I first started getting into the app, right? I mean, and you were in early too, right? So all the early guys, all the OGs know that when we first got into the VeVe app, there was the first season of DC, right? And you could still, like, the earliest guys got their hands on the ultra rare Batman, right? But everybody else, you could still get the common. You could still get the Todd in there. And there were a ton of Todds in the ecosystem available for purchase. I never wanted to buy the Todd because I saw it was a common, right? So I ended up buying everything else. And there was Adventure Time. There was, what else was there? So there was Powerpuff Girls, right? Those are all sold out because those were location based, right? China. So we couldn't get that in the US. Those are all already sold out. But I knew, so it didn't click yet. The light bulb didn't click about Donnie yet. But eventually what I did was I got a Chinese account. So people at that time were selling Chinese accounts made in China, right?
Yeah.
And so we paid for that so that we could get access to Adventure Time and also for the other Powerpuff Girls drops. So I was buying Powerpuff Girls in the app using a Chinese account.
Wow.
Yeah. And then sending them back to my other account.
Yeah.
Now, about a month went by, and then we actually started realizing the true value of these collectibles. Because at first you don't really understand like the true value of it, right? So, you know, you're picking up the ultra rares and you're there's still a lot of things for sale in the ecosystem. So you're like, well, there's not a huge amount of demand. But then you right before your eyes, you start seeing the demand pick up more and more and more. And then you're like, oh man, this is going to be big. Like, people are starting to adopt this technology at a rapid pace. And so I ended up buying, I ended up getting the whole first season of DC, and that Donnie was, I think it started going up big time, right? And it was at 7,000 or whatnot at one time, and then there's this one time where I woke up one day, I was sleeping, I woke up, and then I had this dream that Donnie would be worth $1 million one day. It was funny, and so I woke up and I'm like. And that's how much I was into like VeVe NFTs, right? That's how much I was into the ecosystem. I woke up, I was having dreams about it. And in my dream, Donnie was worth $1 million. I was like, I gotta buy Donnie. And at that time, Donnie was worth about maybe 10K. And so I was like, I gotta buy Donnie. And what happened was the market went down. So we didn't have access to the market. That was a really tough time for VeVe collectors when the market wasn't available, because you had to buy off app. And how are you gonna transact to buy a $10,000 Donnie at that time, right? So I mean, people were just getting scammed left and right. You know, we didn't have a lot of escrows at the time, and what escrows do you trust? And, you know, it was a rough time for a lot of traders. A lot of traders lost, thousands of dollars during that time. You can only transact off that. But eventually I was able to find somebody to broker the deals for me, and I was able to pick up a couple of Donnies. Yeah,
that's amazing. So you picked up the Donnie number 99 and Donnie number 81. Yeah, and for each of them you paid 10,000 gems.
Well, it was in money, in dollars, so we had to, we paid through kind of like a brokerage, you know, somebody brokered it for me, and so we picked it up at that price, you know.
That is it, you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this double Donnys story. If you want to hear more about these crazy stories, check out my other interviews with VeVe Whales and experts. Last but not least, remember to give this video a like. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and most of all, please subscribe now so that you don't miss out on the actionable and valuable insights brought to you by VeVe's experts and biggest whales that will help you to make the best decisions possible. Thank you so much, guys. I hope to see you again next time. Peace.